sure if you can actually see me with the sun. So guys, this will be the last episode.
The next day.
So it is shortly after 6 o'clock. I know what you are going to say. Look at Andy and his pale face. I know, I had the camera settings not right this morning, so please excuse this quality. I'm getting it right a little bit later in the video. I've figured it out. The exposure, it doesn't matter. I'll get it right. In fact, it's 6:30 actually in the morning. See, the display is already on in the car, and we've got 1 bar left to charge. I hope the camera is focused. I will stop the charge now. Has it slowed down already? No, it's... Come on, focus. Anyway, you just have to believe me. It hasn't slowed down yet, so I'm stopping the charge right now. So we should be at around, I would say 85% now of charge. And this is enough battery capacity to get me to work and back. I hope so, at least. Yeah, we pushed in a little bit over 8 kilowatt hours last night. So I've started the charge actually very late at 12:30 a.m. in the morning. It had only 6 hours to charge, so 8 kilowatt hours into the battery this morning. So we are far below full. There's about 1 kilowatt hour missing now, at least maybe 1.5. So yeah, let's see and wait what's going on when I check the car after a couple of hours of parking. I'm still doing this, oh god. To use my large camera here in the car somehow. Just trying to use my... Yeah, back to the GoPro. The picture is a little bit better with this camera, and of course the picture stabilization is heaps better, because the GoPro has none. Charge stopped, it says. Because I pulled the pin this morning. Okay, so we are at 93%. I think that's good. That's a little bit over 90. And also I think the battery capacity has gone down again. Roughly 250 kilometers again. So every 250 kilometers approx it goes down 0.1 ampere hours. I just drove down to the gate 150 meters from the house, and we have already consumed 0.5 ampere hours. So I haven't got the aircon on, nothing. I mean, we've got 21 degrees outside. Where's all this energy gone? Why on earth am I doing all this measuring and testing stuff with the battery? And the gasometer, the EV range, showed me 55 kilometers this morning, even with only a 93% of charge. I know what you're thinking. There's crazy Andy again, measuring the heck out of his battery, using the dog all the time and seeing all these figures and numbers, and it just drives you crazy. And you know what? You're right. You're right. I really would like to know why this is all happening. I would like to understand how the battery management works in this car. Because I mean, if you have a fossil fuel car and you park it somewhere and you come back, you would expect the same kilometers. It must be somehow related to the computer, because you're not losing fuel, and I'm not losing energy. This whole thing can only be related to the ECU, which does a recalculation after a couple of hours. And this is apparently a new thing with the new, after they have done the update. Because I can't recall, I had less kilometers in the gasometer before that update. And I mean, to be honest, none of these predictions of the ECU, so neither the loss or the gain of kilometers, might be true, just a recalculation of the ECU, which goes either up or down. And now after the update, the whole algorithm seems to be more conservative. So it tells you less kilometers left and pure EV range. So if it shows more kilometers after parking, that makes more sense, because the battery has time to rest after the first drive, and the chemistry settles down and the temperature rises, and so the overall conditions of the battery improve from the time you stop the car until you use it again a couple of hours later. Morning! See, and even now I'm at the intersection of the highway. I usually know exactly when I leave home until I get here. I'm using, just need to watch the traffic, hang on. So this is the same distance every morning, from my home to the intersection of the highway, and I know exactly I'm using 1.6 ampere hours. But this morning I have used 2.6, which is 1 ampere hour more, and I've not driven any different. In fact, I was stopping at the construction site over there, so I should have used less energy. But now I've used 2.6 ampere hours, which are gone for the same distance. I cannot imagine I've actually used this energy somehow. It must be related again to the computer and its calculation, and the fact I haven't fully charged this morning. So probably it confuses the computer totally now. It goes totally nuts on all the calculations and shows me figures which can't be quite true. But we will see after parking. So I'll come back to the car in a couple of hours, or maybe at lunchtime or something, and measure it again. And and then I won't do any measurings anymore in regards to this parking stuff, loss, recalculation problem anymore, because I've done already 16 videos about that or so now, and it seems to be I'm really unable to find out why is it happening and when is it happening exactly. So guys, if I would like to know if you're driving an Outlander PHEV as well and could do the same test, so park the car and then come back after a couple of hours and have a look at your EV range. Is this going up or down? And I would also be interested if you have a newer model. This is a 2014 model, so it's a my MY 14.5. So it's one of the first PHEVs came out. If you have a newer model, a 16 or even 17 model, I would be really interested if you are having the same experience, because I think with the 16 and 17 models they have different battery management system software running, which could be the key to this whole what experience are you having while parking the car and then coming back. What is your estimated EV range after parking? We've got 22 kilometers left. We've got 22 kilometers left. And 62.9, 22.9. It'll get hot today. And look at this weather. That's how it's supposed to be. And this is our Christmas time in sunny Queensland.
Many hours later.
Okay, so let's see what's happening now after still minus 1.4 ampere hours. I try to squeeze this in here. So even after not fully charging the battery, we are still down 1.4 ampere hours. So the recalculation is still happening. We are even down to 19. We are even down to 19 kilometers. Okay, so I think this concludes our measuring testing of the loss of energy while parking. I'm still keen to hear back from you guys in regards to your experience with this feature, and especially with newer models 2016, 2017. Is this still happening? I don't know. I have, it's just annoying. It's so annoying, I think. To really find out if it makes a difference to the actual range, I would have to drive a certain distance with the car and then do the same test again, but stop in between for 2 or 3 hours and then drive the rest of it. That would be an insane testing again, really. Where would I spend my time 2 or 3 hours in between? That would be an insane testing again, really. Hello. Yeah, I'm not yet. Probably. Am I? This would then prove if we actually have a loss in battery capacity, or if it's just the computer which recalculates our EV range. No, hang on. No, it wouldn't make a difference at all. Because if the computer shows you, say, 5 kilometers less in EV range, and you drive the same distance and it kicks in earlier, it only means the computer has started the ICE engine because it thinks the battery is empty. So there's no proof to actually see if it's the battery or just the computer. And even the state of charge percentage, it's just a calculation. So I'm not sure if this is the true state of charge or if it's a calculated one. This is just how this whole battery management system works. You know what? I'm really looking forward to my Tesla Model 3 in 2 years' time, and I don't have these problems anymore. Just insane. Okay, guys. Anyway, we wrap this up now, and I'll probably won't mention this loss of energy anymore while parking. We just keep it as it is and see if there will be a future new update for the PHEV ECU, which maybe does the opposite again and gives you more kilometers after parking. I don't know yet. Okay, we will see, and I'll catch you in the next video. The next video will be a shorter one. Okay, it will be a shorter one. Okay, I'll see you very, very soon. It'll come out probably on Saturday. So only 2 days from now. Depends where you live. Alright, see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye. So guys, this will be the last episode in regards to the loss of energy while parking. I don't want to push it too far with that and don't want to bother you anymore with this crap. I must say I will keep testing and measuring it, and I've got some other ideas to find a little bit more out about this. If I do, I'll maybe do another video, but it won't be one of these regular like today, you know, not like a full episode. I may mention it here and there a little bit, what my progress is and findings are. Yeah, we don't want to overcook it. Maybe I did already, I don't know. That's just how it is. So if something is not working, you need to find out. I mean, what can you do? You can't just leave it like it is and say, oh, I'm losing 4 kilometers while parking. Don't give a shit. Hey, anyway, I'll just want to let you know I don't want to bother you too much with that. You have to promise you still need to give me feedback in regards to your 2016, 2017 models, if they do the same. Or if you have any other model year, it doesn't really matter. But please state what model year you have, how many kilometers you are losing. If you don't have the dog, you will only have the kilometers on your EV range, which gives you an indicator of what's going on. Put your comments below. Thanks for being with me all the time in regards to this to my parking problem. I really appreciate it. I turn off now. Okay, thanks guys. I don't want to push it too far. I mean, people are unsubscribing.